off a spawn and deal with the players at B.
All right, now that you take him out, a chance to layer the map. Work for this first pick, and there it is. aBeZy able to get the opener. A nice win there again from aBeZy. Tack in hand, gets 2. That'll be 3. Onto the point they go. The stack is starting. Pushing out is Cell, able to win the fight. I'm thinking that's likely the round. Nobody going to get close. That is a clean offense there from FaZe. Finally, a bit of success for them on LSELO.
And I'll tell you what, we've seen from, teams like New York, LA Thieves, who have had success on this map, really utilize a third AR. And with Sim sort of struggling at 7 and 16, maybe on some of these rounds, pull that out in certain situations. It may help, help them out, slow down this game.
I think for a long time, what's so deadly about this FaZe team is, usually later in the year with a lot of COD titles, you get to like a 3-sub meta. I mean, it's typically like how it's gone, but these past few years, it's been a bit more AR heavy on some of these maps. And yeah, you might be exactly right. Just get another AR in the mix, despite how good you feel you are with that Vaz. But speaking of a Vaz, it's Snoopy soaring on through, able to find that opener onto the site, or sorry, opener mid-map.
Nice win from Beans again, trying to show early presence over towards B. They're still kind of going for this. You have Kremp up top window, just trying to play his life, wait for his teammates off a spawn. Awakening's going to deal with Slasher. Cellium's on 4 in a row. So it's kind of one of those scenarios where FaZe is like, where are they starting to attack, but Cell's starting to go off. That's going to be a cruise missile earned for Cellium.
Make it 7. My guy's hitting right now, 21 and 8. And here you have attack out from Simp, but he can't buy a kill within this map 3. Awakening able to take that fight. Cell, how high can he push this streak? 30 seconds left to go. We might actually get to a round 5 here if they're able to shut it down. Another nice win there from Cell. Just playing his timings well. Whoa, okay, aBeZy, oh, letting him know. Granted you the first shot and then put you 6 feet under. Adios, welcome to the league.
He's able to find another one, but you still have presence over towards B and 1 player top mountain. Now, do you want to use this if you are Cell, or do you want to carry that cruise into round number 5? What is the decision going to be made? We'll see if that aBeZy body shot will hurt them the rest of this match, but can they get this to a round 5? B is done, it's all down to A.
See if they can set up and hold for a minute. Not a whole lot to write home about in the lives department. If you're FaZe, just trying to avoid that 3-4 down. Breach, look for position, play behind the pick. Snoopy, since his body got shot, he's been back in and frying. Get it done with attack and the Vaz. Winning fight after fight, just clean headshots, just ripping him off the map. But you've effectively gone like 1 for 1 at least if you are FaZe, so there haven't been a ton of open positions.
Yeah, but they got to deal with Snoopy and his playground right now. That's the spot where he was just making plays, and you want to deal with it now while you have the numbers, and they do.
Slasher with his tag, of course, close range. Yeah, that's what I would have thought.
30 seconds for Boston to potentially send us to a map 4.
Kremp spinning, Awakening with the kill. Beans lines 1 up. That'll be 3 down. This we had to avoid. That's going to be all 4.
That might be it.
That might be it. Perfectly. Just stack on the point. They're so far out. Don't know if they can get there in time. Trying to fly. Just a centimeter to go. Oh my God, they can test. Just a last second. Oh, the streak comes in. Awakening's there. Awakening's there. No, he hangs on. We're headed to Mercado. What is that ending?
And I thought the trophies were gonna block the cruise missile from Cell off a spawn. Simp able to get on and contest. It was so close.
Oh yeah, when he got on to contest, it was like nothing. I mean, it looked like the bar was done.
But a CeeLo control continues to just be a nightmare for Atlanta FaZe. And now Breach. A sign of life as Snoopy goes off.
And that might be all you needed. Just that one map. Guns get hot a bit, confidence flowing, swagger there. You know, you're busy, you shoot a body a little bit, maybe fires the guys up a little. Not sure if it's going to punish a team like FaZe. I mean, they were kind of known for doing that for a long time back in the day, but we're going to take a look at the end of the round again. I mean, you get on it with just a sliver. The Streak able to take out 2. And then there's what, one player there. It's going to be Slasher there. It's just Big Wake is behind him. And
That's
just the chaos there.
I thought they had trophies there, but that's the missile avoids them, or are they just, maybe they threw some nades, but Cruz gives them a chance, but Awakening was ready for it.
Well, I think Slasher's like looking the other way towards the players that just blew up, right? Yeah. You're just like trying to get the read. Where's the last guy? He's just directly behind him. But a fun into that round, that's for sure.
You can see, I mean, yeah, Sim 12 and 23 on the other side. I mean, Beans only with 8, but it's Snoopy with 29 in the map.
Him and Cell both around that like 3K damage mark. They were putting in damage in very different ways.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's doing that with a sub. That is impressive. The non-traded kills as well, 22 for Snoopy. All over the objective right from the get-go.
Yeah, I think you saw on Sim's face just some frustration at the end of that one. Obviously, he didn't have a good map individually, but you know how he plays a lot of maps like this, kind of filling gaps, filling holes, trying to be in the right place at the right time. And with him struggling like that, and him struggling on this like map and mode combination, it makes me think like they're just out of sorts. They are on this right now. There's something they gotta fix, because you know you're gonna win this entire thing, go deep in the tournament. You know, a lot of times it's gonna come down to that map pool. You want strengths wherever you have, but you think you might not be seeing this again.
Yeah, and I mean the problem is too is that if they do continue on, all the teams left are great at hotel control.
Yeah,
and it's just a sort of, do we want to play them on this? But doesn't matter yet. They have to deal with Boston Breach as they stay alive. And we head to Mercado, and I know the stats are, you know, they're going to favor Atlanta FaZe, but this is a team where they started off the year very strong on Mercado Hardpoint, and that has fallen off. And maybe that's what Boston is thinking.
Yeah, I mean, for a long time, it was just like they couldn't close out of Mercado, right? Like, it was just those games where they were losing by 10 to 30 points just over and over and over again. It was like the ice had just left them. There was no ice whatsoever for FaZe to close out that particular map. And yeah, the respawns have steadily improved outside of the one we just watched, but Mercado, yeah, I mean, if Breach, if the Gunnies are hot, if Snoopy is soaring, listen, the fact is, like, when their play style can be a little reckless, they want to run at you, they want to hunt you, they want to put you down. It's like, I mean, kind of like budget New York in a way sometimes, but like, if you get hot enough, and you're getting, I think if you're frustrating the FaZe side, like you can pull this off 1000%, get us to a map 5, then for Search, who the hell knows, Joe?
Yeah, we're gonna take a look at some champs history for Boston. You can see a very young team. The 4th appearance for Awakening, and his best placement, well, he's already improved on that.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been great for him, and the other 3, their first appearance here on this big stage.
You could not be more opposite a lot of ways when it comes to like play style between these two teams and what they strive for, and also just experience. I mean, you're talking about, you got 7 of Easy who've been in 4 finals in a row in champs, and 3 players here who had not been to one until now. It's pretty unbelievable. And maybe you didn't think Breach would get to this point. Maybe the expectation isn't there that they will win this series, but you've got a shot to. Anything is possible. It is champs time. I was talking to Clay earlier. I was like, I don't know if this match is going to be a crazy one or not. He's like, it's champs time. Who knows, bro? Like, who knows? Anything's got a chance to pop off. Any player, any moment.
And maybe you're looking at this and it's freaking out. 1 and 5 last on both holds and rotations. But again, they've had so many different iterations of lineups. Maybe scrims have been going well for this Boston Breach team. That's why you're seeing it here again. And here we go. Can we go to a map number 5, or is FaZe gonna close this one out?
Can Boston Breach do it? Snoopy looks like he literally has walked out of the 3rd grade, and the guy's just twisted, just hitting his shots, absolute demon. But he has been ready for this moment. It's been so impressive how strong he has been. But you're going against one of the greatest teams of all time. Snoopy, my
doesn't
God.
matter. He doesn't care. Wow, and then Awakening able to hit. I think that first hipfire bullet helps. If he finds that kill, maybe he gets the spawn as well. Flips for P2, but does not happen. They have early time. They're controlling the map. Snoopy going off with the tact. You already have Boston Breach set up at P2. That's gonna be Beans and Awakening trying to lock this down.
This is the exact opposite of like sort of that map 1 start. Like you get a solid start, you take a nice lead. You're not looking at maybe an 80-0 hold like you had in the first one. You're turning it up, and so is Big Wake. Those are the shots you like to see. as he continues to connect. Another chance for some big time. Tagged up though, Slasher actually, he hits the final bullet through the wall. I thought somebody else was able to pick up the kill, but it is Slasher that is gonna drop him. Now that's gonna be 3 down. Slasher's just wall banging everything.
He's
It's
still
all
doing
connecting.
it.
Yeah, Snoopy's just like, guys, this is my hell. Just tagged up from absolutely everywhere, but Snoopy's still making plays inside. There will be 2, now up to 6 and 1. The young demon continues to impress.
Yeah, it might be hell, but he is the demon.
Yeah.
Snoopy right there going off in P2. Krem now starting to go off. This is what you wanted to see. This is what we talk about with this squad.
I mean, it's exactly what I was like saying before coming into this. Like, you're winning those gunfights, and you are just slaying and frying and beaming. Like, you can make things happen if you're a Breach. You can make it messier than FaZe wanted to be. And Simp, off the back of that map 3, you know, he looked very frustrated after that one, after being all smiles after the maps 1 and 2. 0-4 right now. You don't think a guy that maybe needs to regain his confidence, but maybe he needs to find a moment here, and maybe it's right there. Oh, God, I thought it was going to be a quad.
He's able to find 3, though. Slasher finds the last, but you feel like he needs that because when he's winning his one-on-ones, they're important roles. We saw it at the P2. They were setting up the pinch, and Simp, he lost the one-on-one back alley onto Kremp. If he wins that, it's probably a clean break, but it is not. So if Simp steps up, maybe it's a little bit different. Slasher inside of the hill finds the second. Gonna get number 3, has a little help. Slasher, the vet, going off.
The kills for FaZe right now coming in triples. And they start to claw their way back into this. An early hole, but now down. About to be 30 points. We focus on the other side of the map now as the key gunfights start to go down. Simp playing from inside. Some big one-on-ones for him. But it's Crimp that's able to win one. aBeZy just snaking the hell out of this car.
And this is what, you know, this is one of those moments in this map where you kind of have some split spawns due to the positioning of both teams. So it's kind of a skirmish. And well, Kremp, that's 4 in a row for him. Slasher, though, with 5. Simp now on the hill. Can he hit number 6? There's the cruise. But his teammates did take it down. It's Slasher versus Snoopy.
Got the help.
Has the help, and there is the break. So Atlanta FaZe, they regain, they get right back into the game.
Yeah, looking for a lead change here if they can pick up this time, but look, it's gonna be a front hit. All 4, just sending it in now. Will you have the angles? Will you win the gunnies? That's an incredible first pick out of Beans. Trying to challenge the edge. It's gonna be aBeZy. Snoopy able to get 2. Suddenly it's Cellium with 8 in the chamber and laying out his big wave with the Fist of Fury, puts him down. Break there from Breach.
Slasher continues to give up that scrap time, now rotate on over.
Yeah, not the end of the world with 15 seconds or so left, but still, quick break.
And needed that break. Now you have, what, Awakening going on a long route on one side. On the other, it's going to be Kremp. Kind of just waiting maybe for Snoopy. And well, wait, the Vaz against the tack, able to win the first gunfight. There is the info where that push is coming on from, and aBeZy finds the next in Snoopy.
Welcome to his web. Kremp though, with the prone shot, Cell able to win 2! Trophy out, hip fire, the man's a magician! And then Simp picks up another. It is just the 3 pieces from FaZe that continue to impress.
Hey, now you have a big skirmish down bottom Cantina off a spawn. Slasher and Cell making things messy for Boston. This is where it can get out of hand. This top Cantina hill could be so strong for both of these teams. Is aBeZy, he's got the timings. Now they have to deal with him. The rest of the time, going the way of FaZe, he's just trying to play his life, trying to finesse. 1 versus 3. He lives for these situations. Finds the second. Where's Awakening? Oh, able to catch him. But is that by enough time for FaZe? The lead changes in. They win the rotation on the P5.
aBeZy is an assassin. The guy just making plays there, top Cantina. And now you see what kind of lead you can build if you are Atlanta FaZe. Snoopy, though, with the snap, repaying the favor, maybe from the earlier body shots, but the time and the hard point, all to Atlanta FaZe for now. The kills on the edge to Atlanta FaZe as well. Cellium, I barely saw a player, but he got enough to put a couple bullets in his head. Trophy eaten. I don't know if he saw him either. It doesn't matter. The shots are hitting. Cellium is popping off. It's FaZe starting to make a run here in this map 4.
Yeah, now this is a problem. You have 2 cruise missiles as well. Kind of bail you out of these situations. I mean, you're most likely going to see it at this hill. Slasher, that player is very weak. Awakening somehow blows up that car. aBeZy just trying to play his life, but yeah, now maybe a chance.
Big wig, all cars tremble in his path, Joe.
Cellium still alive, looking for number 9. Able to find it now. It's just a question of when do they want to use one of these cruises. Maybe get barbershop control, then call that in. I think that's going to be the play.
Remember though, this is the map where they have thrown it away many, many times. When you've got the edge and you've got the streaks, this is one you've got to close out. Don't let it get too frantic. One streak now coming in though from Slasher. That's able to hit. Crimp ripped out of the action. 40 seconds remaining on this hard point as they continue to look for the openers. 11. It keeps on going. A Baker's does it. As that's number 12. Cell demonic in the moment.
I don't even know how he snaps on a Snoopy
I'm not even
on
seeing
top
him.
of the wall, but he does now, staying alive.
He's got some 22nd century glasses. He's seeing through something, Joe. Look at him.
13 in a row, looking for 14. 200 points earned for FaZe. There's the headshot. What a moment for this man. He was the MVP last year, and he's showing you why.
Cell just takes over Mercado. 46 seconds now to close out the series as we get back to aBeZy. But what an MVP-like performance as the bunny hop around the edge too from aBeZy as he's hit the 4 HP. Just one more big hold, one more big break. You think FaZe have likely got this one in the bag, but
Not done
a little
yet.
bit messy here mid-map. And yes, we are not done yet because this is exactly what it's looked like a few times.
Well, only down 60. I mean, that is one hill. Maybe this next P2. I think if you're FaZe, you're trying to earn some of this P1 time. Why not put the pressure on Boston to have to come out of that position? I mean, 20 seconds puts them within reach of closing out this map, but they're going to go for the break. They're going to go for it right now. Snoopy going to have to try to hold on. We saw aBeZy do it earlier.
It's the same thing, like deja vu, just the other side of it. Can Snoopy get the timings right? Not going to happen. Sip out and waiting. Cellium gets 2 in the same moment. So they've got the spawns, they've got the hold. They can technically end it here. All the pressure, Breach's tournament lives on the line. It's a young team. They're feeling this moment. Can they find the break?
And they know where the break is coming from. Slasher was watching middle of the map from that mid-heady, so he knows. He's giving the call-outs. It's all hedge side. Here we go. The break that's needed. Boston trying to get pushed up. aBeZy with the first. Playing his life. Dealing with the wall bangs. Has the help. But his teammates didn't take it down. Kremp and Beans take down all 4.
They get in just the nick of time.
Okay, now what do you want to do
there
here?
from Breach.
Because there's 2 things. You go for a little scrap time, maybe you win the game, but they're going to go for the rotation. But already inside is Awakening. Can they do this? They still have some streaks as well.
You've got 2 players here. They got a chance to hold this viewer Breach. Can Wake go big? He continues to find kills. Another one from Awakening. Next hard point. Here we go. Breach in. And even though FaZe rotate early, Demon Joe enough to hold on for now.
In the air. Cruz is in the air. Is it going to connect with anything? Not going to be able to. Slasher's going to find the first, though. Kremp on the trade, able to find the double. They can't win it here.
God.
But Sip alive. Kremp on a 5 spree. Snoopy from up top. We continue on Mercado.
How many times have we seen this in a FaZe Mercado? Feels like they've got it done. They do not. The 5 in a row for Kremp. Going big, and here's Roman Beats.
Now it's a rotation.
Strikes.
It's a rotation. You see the way Slasher's playing. He's trying to lock down hedge. They get the spawn. This could come down to barbershop. But aBeZy maybe trying to win the one-on-one. Maybe trying to win the one-on-one. He does not. He goes for it. 6 in a row. That's a Cruz. They're going to go for it on rotation.
See if the Cruz can hit.
Oh, baby. This is not done yet.
10 points between these teams. Next hard point incoming. Hunting from the skies, it'll be Kremp. Not going to connect. Snoopy, though, the chance to pitch. The timing is on. He's able to get one. In go Awakening and Snoopy. Lead change maybe coming here. Nate able to pick
aBeZy's
up
alive.
one.
aBeZy's alive, though, in the back. Do they know his position? The nade connects. This could be down to aBeZy. Slasher able to find the first. There's aBeZy. He's spotted. 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Boston. Can they hang on? FaZe is in. FaZe is in. aBeZy with 3. Cellium hangs on. 10 more seconds.
Are you kidding me? Now Kremp's turn. Just maybe looking for a cheeky wall bang, but wait for the help to come. This is the moment. This is the collapse. The gunfight's in. Who's won it? FaZe. They get it done.
It wasn't easy, but it's aBeZy who gets it done. He stays alive, hits Boston's tournament.
I thought they were letting another one slip away on Mercado.
Yeah, you kept talking about
They've
it.
done it so many times, man. So many times. But this time they close it out. Abizi stays alive, makes the play, and ends Breach's dreams. Whew. But a wild one there in the map 4. And I guess I just kept saying it because I just knew it was going to happen. It just happened. We've casted how many of them? Over and over again, like they're in control and then it falls apart.
We're gonna watch this back. It's actually before this. We missed a good portion of this, but Abizi, him and Sim get in, but it's 5 kills. He hits the first nade, then just waits. He plays his life. Able to find the one player off a spawn, gets onto the time, contests, opens up the middle of the map for his teammates, wins them the game 250 to 248.
Wow, a banger there to close out that best of 5. And it, kind of a roller coaster.